Alright, you read the title. I'm here in 2K16, and we're going to be simming to 2025, except I'm reversing NBA history. And by that, I mean I'm reversing every draft class. And so as you can see here, we got Sar and Ricochet. They will be entering the league in the 2016-17 season this time. And I'm just going to be doing the draft classes in reverse. So people like Wemby will get way more time, Paolo will get way more time, and people like Jason Tatum and Mitchell will be playing their rookie seasons in the last season of this sim. But yeah, y'all know the rosters. This Cavs here, Warriors, doubt they'll win 70 games in this. They are the defending champs though. OKC still here. This is how the Spurs look. Let's get right into it. Question of the day, do y'all actually think the Pacers are going to win this series? I'm going to be very honest, before this series started, I picked OKC in 5. Pacers stole game 1. I honestly thought that would be, an Allen Iverson type game 1. Epic game winner, really cool, but OKC should handle business. They did in game 2, but then game 3 was just yesterday and the Pacers clutched it up, outscored them in the 4th quarter. Big win. They're up 2-1 now. Do y'all think the Pacers will win this series? I genuinely don't think so. I just feel like OKC is just too good. Honestly, watching them in the regular season, watching them throughout this playoffs, you don't win 68 games by accident. I feel like OKC is just too good, y'all. If the Pacers do win, though, I won't be mad. But even though they're up 2-1, I don't think it's going to happen. But what do y'all think? Post in the comments below. Will the Pacers actually win this series, or will OKC get it together and win it? And of course, while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. Kevin Durant is the 2016 MVP. D'Angelo Russell, Rookie of the Year. Won't be surprised if he's a Finals MVP by the end of this. AD is DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. Eric Bledsoe on second team. You hate to see it. This is third team. This is defense. Eric Bledsoe on first team defense. That's more realistic now. And here's second team defense. Cavs top record in the East by 11 games. Heat are 2, Bulls 3, Hawks 4. Worst teams Sixers, Nets, and Bucks. And in the West, OKC the top record with 64 wins. Rockets with 60 as well. Pelicans up there with 55. West, my goodness, 6 teams with 50 wins. Meanwhile, in the East, it's 1 team with 61, 1 team with 50, and then the rest is all below. Can't say that's unrealistic though. Worst teams are Nuggets, Jazz, Mavs, and T-Wolves. KD led the league in scoring, assists, or no, this is rebounds, it's Drummond, and assists is Westbrook. The Spurs upset the 4th seed Grizzlies in the first round, and so not too big of an upset. The 4-5 matchup. Rockets beating the Warriors. 5th seed Washington beat 4th seed Atlanta. Fraudulent Atlanta Hawks. Jeff Teague played well, but nobody else shot that good. Every top seed loses in the second round. The Cavs might have blown a 3-1 lead here. Oh no, they just blew a 2-0 lead and then went down 3-2 and then lost in game 7. That's wild. 35-8-8 from LeBron was not enough, as Brandon Knight and the Washington Wizards, not even Beal and Wall getting it done. Brandon Knight and Jared Dudley take out LeBron and the Cavs. That's pretty crazy. Chicago beat second seeded Miami. 35-year-old Pau Gasol still getting it done here with Jimmy Butler shooting 4 for 13, but they still got the win. 1 for 4 Joakim Noah, but 15 rebounds, 5 assists. Pelicans swept the Rockets. 30-10 from AD. AD becomes the GOAT a lot of times in these simulations in this game. The 64 win, I think Thunder lose in 7 to the Spurs. Kawhi getting it done in game 7, 107-101. Bulls sweep the Wizards, and the Spurs beat the Pelicans in 6. So Tim Duncan will have a chance at one more ring. It's a Spurs-Bulls final. In 2016, what an alternate universe we have here. The San Antonio Spurs are the 2016 NBA champion. 31-6 for D Rose was not enough. Kawhi Leonard, 2-time NBA champion now. Tim Duncan gets number 6. LaMarcus Aldridge is a champion as well. Ginobili and Tony Parker are also still here. Hey, not a crazy outcome, because the Spurs were also really good in 2016. In the playoffs, they lost to the Thunder, but they get it done here. Aldridge was the finals MVP. Kevin Garnett retires on the Grizzlies, that's wild, and Ray Allen went and retired on the Pelicans. 2016 free agency, LeBron is a UFA after blowing it to Washington, and so is Wade and Dwight Howard. Kobe's also here at 83 overall though. Doesn't retire this time. Drummond went to the Raptors. Kobe went to the Mavs. So did Dwight Howard. That's crazy. Kobe and Dwight teaming back up in Dallas. LeBron went to the Celtics. Ew. And D Wade to the Timberwolves. Disgusting. The defending champions look like this. Of course, Tim Duncan does not retire this time. D Wade on the Timberwolves now with Wiggins and Towns. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how quickly his overall drops as well. LeBron on the Celtics with Isaiah Thomas, and that's really it. Number 12 on the Celtics. My goodness. These are how the Bulls are looking. Lost the NBA Finals. Kyrie is now all alone here on the Cavs. We'll check out the rookies on the rookie team at the end of the season. Kevin Durant is back-to-back MVP. Stephon Castle is Rookie of the Year on the Sixers. AD is DPOY again. He might win that award every single year. Thunder won 70 games. Holy. This is first team. This is second team. D'Lo there on second team. This is third team. This is all defense. This is more defense. And this is the rookie team. Sar is on the Celtics with LeBron. Zach Edey is on the Knicks. And Ricochet is on on the Nuggets. Despite LeBron leaving, Kyrie has the Cavs back to the top team in the East, even though 49 wins is the top record in the conference, which is pretty crazy. The Nets are the worst with 26, Hornets, Wizards also bad. Meanwhile, in the West, OKC wins 70 games, not 73, but 70. Warriors are second with 52, Clippers there. Okay, no, the defending champs are in the playoffs. I thought they missed for a second. Nuggets, Lakers, Mavs, and Jazz are the worst teams. Didn't Kobe and Dwight Howard go here to the Mavs? Yes, they did. Doesn't matter though, because they sucked. KD led the league in scoring again. Rebounding this year is Dwight Howard, and assists is Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard simulates way better than Steph in this game. 7-seeded Boston beats the Raptors. We saw though, win total wasn't crazy. Shout out Avery Bradley and Sarr for leading the way. LeBron was just 7 for 17. Pelicans smoked the defending champs in 5 in the first round. Tough way for them to go out. Kawhi only 4 shots in the elimination game. Don't know why. 6-seeded Memphis beats the Clippers in 7. Damn, Clippers choking again. All the top seeds handle business this time. There were 2 Game 7s over in the East, but Rudy Gay, Kyrie, and the Cavs take care of business against the Pacers, and Jeff Teague and the Hawks take care of business against LeBron and the Celtics. They got smoked 123-86. Cavs, Hawks, Eastern Conference Final, Warriors, Thunder, Western Conference Final. This is how it was in real life, 15 and 16. In 16, it was the Raptors against the Cavs, but 15, I think it was Hawks against the Cavs, and 16, Thunder versus Warriors. Will a 3-1 lead be blown here? No. I think the Warriors will a 2-1 lead there, but it will be Thunder Cavs final in 2017. KD and Russ take down Curry and Clay. Curry was the only person on his team to show up. My goodness. 4 for 12 from Clay is not ideal. KD 32, 12, and 8 as the Thunder will make the finals. And despite no LeBron, Kyrie still getting the team through the East. Both top seeds, but then you go look at the record, 70 wins versus 49. Who will win it though? It's the Cavs. The 49-win Cleveland Cavaliers without LeBron. Kyrie Irving, 35, 6, and 3 in the closeout game. Only missed 2 shots. That is unbelievable, but this game does things like that. If this was 2K25, it's probably OKC in 4, but here in 2K16, the 49-win Cavaliers beat the 70-win Thunder, and they are the 2017 NBA champions. Kyrie, the finals MVP. LeBron leaves, and it's no problem. Kobe retires from the Mavs. Tim Duncan retires on the Spurs, a 6-time champion this time. If you go back to 2016, the beginning of 2016, and say Spurs are going to win, and then Cavs are going to win the year after, not too many people would call you crazy. Rudy Gay is a top free agent this year, so not nearly as good of a class. Going into the 17-18 season, these are the defending champions. The defending conference champions won 70 games, but could not get it done in the finals. These are the Spurs now, no Tim Duncan. Giannis is on the Nuggets now, alright. I did not alter anybody's potential this time, by the way, y'all. CP3 and Blake, and LeBron and IT. Kevin Durant 3-peats MVPs. Wembanyama is Rookie of the Year on the Celtics, so he's with LeBron too. Gobert wins DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is defense. This is more defense. Thompson's the other rookie. He goes to the Nuggets. Pacers top of the East here in 2018. Sixers, Bulls, Celtics, Hawks. Worst teams Hornets, Nets, Pistons, and Wizards. In the West is the Thunder winning 66 games this time. Warriors at 54. Nobody else got to 50. The Kings are up there though. You don't see that too often. Mavs, Grizzlies, and Spurs, the worst teams in the West. League leaders is KD again. Rebounds is Towns this time. Assists is Lillard. Plenty of Game 7s this year. The home team wins all of them though. 6-seed Utah beat 3-seed Sacramento. The DPOY helping clamp it up as Kings couldn't get over 100 points. Cousins and Eric Gordon. Danny Green is also here on Sacramento. Timberwolves beat the Rockets. Wiggins and Levine and Towns and Old Wade here. Taking down James Harden and the gang in 6. Ty Lawson is here. 2K14 GOATs. Bulls sweep the 2-seed Sixers 45-6 for Jimmy in the closeout game. Pierre Jackson over here. Drafted in the second round in 2013. So is this guy real? Shout out Stephon Castle, 14 points as well, but Sixers clearly not on the Bulls level. And unfortunately, LeBron, Wemby, and Sarr fall to the Pacers. And so conference final, Pacers and Bulls. In the West is Thunder, Warriors again. And this time it's the Warriors who beat the Thunder. So despite the 66 wins, still the Thunder cannot deliver as Curry drops 59, 6, and 7 with 2 steals in the closeout game 6. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist 19 as well. So maybe this is the Warriors year. J.R. Smith is over here on the Warriors, or on the Thunder. Been on the Thunder since 2017, so he's not an NBA champion. Chandler Parsons leads the way for the Pacers in Game 7 against the Bulls, and so it's a Warriors-Pacers NBA Finals in 2018. 2 yellow and blue teams. Who's the best one? It is the Warriors. Warriors win it in 2018, 46 for Clay in the closeout game. The Splash Brothers showed up this year. year. No KD, no problem. Warriors still prevailed. They're the 2018 champs. Curry is finals MVP. This year's free agency class is trash again. Porzingis is a UFA though at an 80 overall. Embiid goes to the Hornets on a 4-year deal. He was an RFA. And Porzingis goes to the Pistons. Going into the 18-19 season, these are the defending champs, just like in real life. The defending conference champs. Will this be the closest Paul George gets to a championship, or will they get back? Braun on the Celtics here, 2 years left on the deal. He says he's leaning towards re-signing, so he likes it even though they haven't had too much success. But Wemby and Sarr here, we'll see what they can do. This is the Hornets team Embiid joins, by the way, not too good. And the Pistons team Porzingis joins with Stanley Johnson and Whiteside. Damian Lillard is the 2019 MVP. Paolo is Rookie of the Year on the Hornets. Karl Anthony Towns is the DPOY. My goodness. Shout out Lance Stevenson. Been seeing a lot of Instagram posts about him recently. Anyway, this is first team. Shout out D'Lo back here. This is second team. This is third team. This is first team defense and second team defense. Then the rookie teams, we saw Paolo. Chet went to the 76ers. Only a 71 overall. He didn't play? What the heck, 2K? He made the all-rookie team but didn't play apparently. And then Jalen Williams went to the Grizzlies. He did play. Only 5 games though. These guys are not very high overalls. That's just how it went when I created them. Paolo, he played though. 14 points, 31 minutes a game. The defending conference champions of the top seed in the East. The only team to win over 50 games. Worst teams Knicks, Heat, Wizards, Hawks. And over in the West, it's the Thunder up top again with 61 wins. Defending champs there at 4. Worst teams Mavs, Grizzlies, Clippers, and Spurs. League leaders is the MVP leading his scoring. Rebounds is Towns. Assists it's Lillard. And I just realized once again LeBron and the Celtics did not make the playoffs. The defending champs lose first round in the 4-5 matchup to AD and the Pelicans. Tyreek Evans also balled out. Drew Holiday shot 3 for 15 but had 13 assists. That's a pretty Drew Holiday type playoff stat line if we're being honest. These are how the Warriors look. Cavs swept the Raptors as the 6th seed. That's tough. 42-9 for Kyrie. Finals MVP. Lowry just 1 for 4. Fouled out in 12 minutes. That's egregious. Drummond also fouled out. Not a good showing for the Raptors. Paolo and Embiid lose to the Bulls. Paul George and the Pacers are back in the conference final. It's a 1-2 conference final. You love to see that. And the Minnesota Timberwolves, Towns, Wiggins, and D Wade sweep the MVP. 29, 13, and 2 steals was not enough. This roster he's working with is not that good at all. It's Pacers T-Wolves in the finals. The Pacers sweep out the Bulls 97-92 in game 4, but Chandler Parsons and Paul George getting it done. And the T-Wolves 38, 14, and 3 from the DPOY. 26, who's this dude? Clifford Dantley dropping 24 and 12 in the game 7. 153-119. My goodness. KD and Russ could not get the job done. They couldn't stop the T-Wolves either. So a Minnesota-Indiana NBA Finals. Would Twitter hate that more or less than this year's final? We'll have to see. Can Paul George get his ring? No, he cannot. The Pacers lose a 2nd straight finals, and it's Towns, Wiggins, and D Wade at an 82 who are the 2019 NBA champions. Karl Anthony Towns, DPOY, and Finals MVP in the same season. That's elite company. D Wade gets ring number 4, while LeBron's still at 2 in Boston. Towns and Wiggins winning together. That is quite something. 2019 free agency, Drummond and Vucevic and Kemba are the top names. Kemba Walker goes to the Spurs. Drummond re-signs with the Raptors, and Vucevic goes to the Nuggets. Giannis is there. The defending champion T-Wolves. Pacers losing back-to-back finals. AD has had some crazy stat lines. The Pelicans, can they get it done? Stephon Castle and Jahlil Okafor, can they become a championship winning duo? Celtics got Julius Randle now. This is how Giannis and Risache and the Nuggets are looking. Steph Curry is the 2020 MVP. Cade Cunningham is Rookie of the Year on the Mavericks. Towns is back-to-back DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is defense. This is more defense. Sengun went to the Spurs. Mobley to the Knicks. Franz Wagner to the Grizzlies. Bulls top seed this year. Nobody else over 50 wins in the East again. So does this mean the East is very balanced, or it sucks if only one team can crack 50 wins? Worst teams are Hawks, Heat, Cavs, and Wizards. In the West is OKC at the top, the MVP. Trailblazers also there with 52 wins. Worst teams Suns, Mavs, and the defending champs. My goodness. Curry led the league in scoring. Rebounds, Towns with 18, and assists is my man Kyle Lowry. LeBron, the Celtics made the playoffs this year as a 7th seed. Can they go far? No, of course not. They lose to the Nets. The Raptors beat the 3rd seeded Bucks. They really don't have anybody though. Josh Richardson and Michael Carter-Williams are their best players with Steven Adams. That's the Bucks' big 3. I saw Robert Covington there as well, but DeRozan and Lowry get the job done. The 8th seeded Hornets beat the 1 seed Bulls, who have made a finals in the sim, I'm pretty sure, and have made some conference finals. That is a tough way for them to go out as the 1 seed. 11-9 for Paolo, 6 and 7 for Embiid. Both of them shot horribly, but they still got it done. Tyrone Burns. Philadelphia beats the two-time defending conference champs in Game 7. Stephon Castle and Jahlil Okafor, as well as Chet, is on this team, but not playing. He has played one game his whole career. He made rookie team though, so the vibes must be immaculate. In the West, 6-seeded New Orleans beats Portland, reigning MVP. AD, another crazy playoff stat line, my goodness. And then the MVP goes out in 5 games against the Clippers. That is an embarrassing loss. Now, Chris Paul went 3 for 12 and y'all still got smoked. The Charlotte Hornets are in the Eastern Conference Final as they beat Okafor, Castle, and the Sixers. Tyrone Burns clutching it up in Game 7. 7 turnovers, did not matter. 108 to 105 win. Paolo went 1 for 8, but that's alright. Oh, I didn't even realize Jokic is here on the Sixers. Went 0 for 4 in Game 7 though, that's tough. 77 overall, number 44. Thunder, Pelicans, Nets, Hornets. Who will make the 2020 Finals? It's the Nets and the Thunder. No 8 seed tomfoolery in the finals, unfortunately. Let's take care of business. The Thunder now, this has to be their ring. 61 wins versus 48. 2020 was a wild year. It's been a wild playoffs. Don't screw this up, OKC. They screw it up. They lose in 7 to the Brooklyn Nets. Oh my goodness. Tyus Jones, Austin Rivers, and the Brooklyn Nets beat the OKC Thunder in Game 7. They never even trailed in this series. The Thunder were always behind. That is nuts. Tyus Jones is the Finals MVP. He only started 1 game. He won Finals MVP primarily off the bench. 2020 free agency, Hassan Whiteside and Dwight Howard are the top options. The defending champions look like this. Crazy. I guess they got good depth. Shame on these chokers out here. They got DeAndre Jordan too. Y'all better win one together. Cousins and Kevin Love over here. I feel like Kevin Love always makes his way to Sacramento. Carmelo's stayed on the Knicks but haven't done anything. D'Lo on the Lakers. They got LaMarcus Aldridge here. Can they do anything? Kevin Durant MVP again. Brian McCarty is Rookie of the Year. AD DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is defense. This is more defense. LaMelo went to the Suns. Anthony Edwards went to the Heat. Is that it? That's not it. Halliburton's in this draft too, so I guess he's just not good out here. East looks like this. The Hornets are the only team to win 50 games again. Worst teams, Heat, Hawks, Knicks, and Bucks. Out in the West, the Thunder topping the conference again. They have yet to win a ring this simulation. Worst teams, Grizzlies, Clippers, Suns, and Rockets. League leaders, KD leading in scoring. Rebounds is Towns again with 17 this time. In assists, it's John Wall. 5th seed Nets beat LeBron and the Celtics. I mean, these are the defending champions, but you know, you'd like to see LeBron do some more. 6th seed Magic beat the 3 seed Pacers. Shout out to them. Oladipo is here. Tyrese Maxey also got drafted to this team but barely played. Nets are back in the conference finals. They beat the 1 seed Hornets. Paolo actually had a decent playoff game this time for like the first time. Wasn't enough though. They lose by 1. And the Mavericks beat the Blazers in 7. Still a trash roster Dame is working with. Tough for him. 109 to 84 loss. Shout out Cade. 29 points in the closeout Game 7. And Halliburton went here to the Mavs as well. Did not play a second. So Chet cannot play and make the all-rookie team, but Hallie can. I'm pretty sure the Thunder just blew a 3-1 lead in the conference final. They stayed choking. And the Sixers were able to take down the defending champs. Castle, Jokic, Okafor, Jeremy Lin is here too. 25 and 5 in Game 7. Only missed 3 shots. Holmgren here, clearly, you know, increasing the vibes. Doing something. Gets guys their Gatorade in record time on the bench, I guess. This time Cade was not good in Game 7, but Craig Wesley was. Averaged 15 in the regular season, averaging 15 again in the playoffs. Taking down these choke artists. Damn shame. So it's a Sixers Mavs NBA Finals. Who will bring it home? It's the Dallas Mavericks. They are the 2021 NBA champions. Cade Cunningham in like his 2nd season, balling out and getting a championship. James Young, 17th overall pick in 2014. Is this guy real? I guess so. He's a leading scorer in Game 6. Ricky Rubio's a champion. Willie Cauley-Stein's a champion. Patrick Beverly's a champion. Tyrese Halliburton a champion. Just like his gold medal. 0 contributions, but he still gets the silverware. And shout out Patty Mills. He's also a champion out here. 2-time champion. No, 3-time champion, because he won with the Spurs again. Finals MVP Ricky Rubio. Another Finals MVP who did not start a single game. Shot 39% as well, but hey, 6.8 assists. Shout out the Dallas Mavericks. Wade retires, 4-time champion with the T-Wolves. Him versus Harden is not even the slightest bit of debate in this this universe. Eric Bledsoe, the highest UFA. All I know is he blocked Troy Dan on Twitter once. The defending champs look like this. Overalls may not be the highest, but we saw how they simulated. Cade Cunningham delivered in a bunch of games that playoffs. 76ers, they had the higher overalls, could not get it done though. Devin Booker has not increased too much. 2K didn't think he'd be that good. By 2021 in real life, he was dropping 40 balls in the finals. This is how the Magic are looking now. They made the playoffs last season for the first time, I think. This is the Hawks. They had the Rookie of the Year. Teague is gone though, so we don't care about them anymore. Oh, they got Zion. Wow, who's at a 68? That's brutal. This is how the Grizzlies are looking. They got Wagner and Jalen Williams and Ja Morant. That's crazy. They just drafted Ja Morant 3rd overall. Jahlil Okafor is the 2022 MVP. Zion Williamson is the Rookie of the Year. AD DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is defense. This is more defense. And yeah, we saw where Zion and Ja went. Top team in the East is Philadelphia, the defending conference champions, the only team to win 50 games again. Worst teams Hawks, Knicks, Cavs, and Heat. In the West is the defending champion Mavs, who topped the conference with 55 wins. OKC there at 2. AD and the Pelicans were at 3. The worst teams are the Grizzlies, Spurs, Suns, and Nuggets. KD led the league in scoring again. Assists, or no, rebounds is Towns, and assists is John Wall again. Philadelphia chokes in round 1. Unbelievable. They had the MVP. Chet Holmgren's actually getting game time now. They got Kyle Lowry here as well, but they choke it, and so no trip back to the finals for them. Can Paul George get back to the finals? He's lost 2 of them. Detroit is a 6th seed, beat 3rd seed Washington. Chris Bosh is here, 76 overall, 38 years old on the Wizards. Stanley Johnson dropping 36-9-6. My goodness. Darius Garland, he went here to the Pistons. Don't know if he made a all-rookie team, but here he is getting 1 minute. +4 though in 1 minute of a 1-point Game 7 win. So that's shout out Darius Garland. Paolo and the Hornets beat LeBron and the Celtics in Game 7 by 3 points. Tough loss for them. Wemby 1 for 6. He has not performed in the playoffs in this simulation. Sard 14-11. Wasn't enough though. Bucks beat the Magic as a lower seed. 4-5 matchup though. In the West, the only team to choke was the Houston Rockets. What a surprise. They lose to Cousins, Kevin Love, Lance Stevenson. CJ's also there. Pacers are back in the conference final as they take down the Bucks. Paul George 35-7. 22-13 for Miles Turner. Will they finally get a ring? It's the defending champs against the OKC Thunder. Might be a rematch of last year. I already forget. Who will make the final here in 2022? It's the Thunder and the Hornets. The Thunder sweep the defending champions, getting their revenge for last year. Cade at 29-4 was not enough though. A 102-88 win. Can the Thunder finally get it done, or will it be the Hornets? They've made a conference final before, I'm pretty sure. Thunder, Hornets, both 2 seeds. Who will get it done here? It is the Thunder who finally win the championship. They take care of the Hornets in 5 games. Russ and KD, they weren't about to lose this one. Both of them 30-point double-doubles. Nearly 40 for KD. Paolo at 31-10. Embiid 15. Was not enough though. KD the finals MVP. Finals MVP who actually starts games this time. Chris Bosh retires on the Wizards. LeBron retires on the Celtics. Didn't do a damn thing over there. Post Miami, honestly, D Wade had a better legacy than he did, I say. Yeah, he put up his numbers, but Boston really didn't do much in the Eastern Conference when really nobody did that much. Al Horford retires on the Hornets, lost the finals, and then hung it up. Nerlens Noel, Embiid, and Gobert, 38-year-old Carmelo Anthony are the highest free agents. We go into the 23 season now. Finally, these guys get it done. Hornets a tough finals loss. Will they be back? Only one way to find out, of course. Celtics now. LeBron is gone. Kyrie, he won a ring without LeBron. Nerlens Noel went to the Bulls. Don't think he was there before. Irvin Sherman is here with Wall and Beal, and so this is a great big 3 for the Wizards. Harden and Zach LaVine here on the Rockets. Not expecting too much from them considering they haven't done much in the past. Jahlil Okafor back-to-back MVP. SGA is Rookie of the Year on the Knicks. DeAndre Jordan DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is defense and more defense. We saw SGA. Triple J went to the Spurs and Luka went to the Bulls here on second team. He did play 70 overall, played 22 games. If there was anybody else in this draft class, then I guess they suck. Bulls topped the conference with 50 wins. Cavs, Magic, defending conference champions. They might have missed the playoffs. Heat, Nets, and Celtics are the worst teams. Mavs back on top of the conference. Nuggets there. T-Wolves, the defending champion Thunder, Kings. Worst teams Grizzlies, Spurs, Rockets, and Clippers. KD led the league in scoring yet again. Rebounds is DeAndre Jordan, and assists is Dennis Schroeder. We're gonna have a conference final rematch in the second round as both of them handle business. The Jazz beat the T-Wolves, who made the finals several years ago. They won the championship, yeah. They didn't make the finals and lose. They won the whole thing several years ago. Lost in the first round here though. Scotty Barnes, he ended up going to the Jazz. We didn't see him on the all-rookie team or anything originally, but yeah, he's here in Utah. Detroit beat Cleveland as a 7 seed. Tough way for the Cavs to go out. Garland, he's getting some time now. His first season he didn't play, but now he is. 22 points in Game 7. Shout out to him. Ayton is also here. And the Hawks beat the Raptors in the 4-5 matchup. This dude won Rookie of the Year several years ago. Zion is also here, of course. Hans Schroeder and Zach Edey is here. Just game to the Hawks this past season. The 5th seeded Hawks will be in the conference final. They take down the Bulls. 37-9 from Jimmy was not enough as Zion goes and drops 28 and 13 in the closeout game. Shout out to him. 109-103 win. 7th seeded Pistons also beat the 3rd seed Magic. So shout out these guys. It's a 5-7 conference final in the East. Meanwhile, in the West, Dallas got their get back on the defending champions. Last year they were swept. This time they returned the favor. Mavs Nuggets conference final in the West. Who will make the finals? It is the Nuggets and the Hawks. The Mavs, they beat the Thunder this time, but they can't get past Amen Thompson and the Denver Nuggets. Thompson, Moutier, who was on All-NBA a few years ago, Nurkic, Giannis over here. Risa Shea still down here too. 79 overall now. So all these guys have a chance to go win the championship against the Atlanta Hawks. Denver, Atlanta, this would be a fun one. Who will take it? It's the Denver Nuggets, who are the 2023 NBA champions, just like in real life. 105-102 win in Game 6. Obviously a way different roster this time, but they get it done. Shout out Alex Len, 17 and 14 in the closeout game. Raptors legend. Emmanuel Mudiay is finals MVP. Carmelo retires on the Spurs. Kyle Lowry retires on the Sixers. Popovich retires as Knicks coach. This year's free agency class weak again. The defending champions. Great team they have here. Got a pretty balanced team. Highest overall 88. Paul George and the Pacers is not looking like they'll get a ring. They still have 2 years though. Pistons, they also had a pretty balanced roster. Couldn't get it done though. This is how the Magic are looking. Louis Williamson and the Knicks over here with SGA and Mobley and Markelle Fultz. The Sixers, they got 2 years left. So do the Wizards, even though I'm gonna be honest, I don't have very high expectations for them. Sixers, they've already lost the final, so you know, can they finally get it done? The Celtics, even though I don't have very high expectations for them. Clippers, they've choked most of these years. D'Lo, normally he gets it done. He has 2 years left. And AD and the Pelicans, even though the rest of the roster is pretty awful. Jahlil Okafor, 3-peats as MVP. Ochi Anunoby is Rookie of the Year. Towns is DPOY again. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Shout out Zion making third team. It is 72 overall. This is defense, more defense. And the rookie team, Tatum went to the Heat. Donovan Mitchell to the Spurs. Derek White to the Nets. Markkanen to the Jazz. And De'Aaron Fox to the Bucks. The defending conference champions are the top seed in the conference. The Sixers also there at 50. And so 2 Eastern Conference teams won over 50 games this time. Good job. First teams, Nets, Hawks, Raptors, Pacers. And in the West, it's the Mavs and the Lakers tied for the first seed in the conference. Suns there at 53 wins. Jazz 51. Worst teams over here, Pelicans, Warriors, Blazers, Clippers. D'Angelo Russell led the league in scoring. Good for him. Is this his year finally? Towns rebounds again. And assists Leonard Clark of the Indiana Pacers with 10 assists. The only upsets were the damn Lakers losing to the Rockets. Scoring champion, only 25 and 6 in the closeout game at 5 fouls. They lost by 6. Shout out OG, 27 points in the closeout game. Campaign 23. Look at James Harden getting bailed out for this atrocious closeout game. And the Kings beat the Jazz. The Kings have upset a few teams throughout this simulation. Jeff Teague is over here. I honestly thought he was gone. He's been traded every season. Julius Randle 1 for 6 in the closeout game. Scotty Barnes did not play. The Mavs come back from 3-1 down against the Sacramento Kings. 22-4 in Game 7 for Cade. 101-97 win. Good effort by Cousins and Kevin Love, but I mean, they're the Mavericks. Champions, 1 seed. They know how to win. The Knicks beat the Pistons in 5. Despite, you know, their big 3 putting up nice numbers, SGA gets the better of them. Mobley had 2 points in 15 minutes, but a Mavs Suns conference final in the West and Philadelphia, New York in the East. We haven't seen too much of the Suns in this video, but they got Erickson 79, Fitzgerald 79. They got LaMelo here at 83, and Devin Booker is at 84, so not crazy high overall, but getting the job done. And they'll sweep the Mavs. That's nuts. 18, 7, 6, and 3 for LaMelo as they sweep the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavs have had some disappointing playoff losses trying to get ring number 2. The Knicks beat the Sixers. Tough for the Sixers. 36-17, 21-8. Jeremy Lin 10-10. It wasn't enough though. Suns versus Knicks finals. Honestly, this is several different days, so I don't remember a damn thing. But hey, let's just go see who wins. It's the New York Knicks, who are the 2024 NBA champions. SGA gets a ring. So does Mobley. So does Trey Burke. I never see him do anything outside of 2K14. Shout out Mario Hezonja for 35 on just 2 misses in a Game 7. 7 as the Knicks beat the Suns 122-116 to win the 2024 NBA championship. SGA is the finals MVP. Does 2K have him getting it a year earlier? Who knows? Dwight Howard retires on the Warriors, Conley retires on the Cavs, Jeremy Lin retires on the Sixers. He used to be on the Knicks. Nobody in free agency again, unless y'all really interested in 39-year-old Chris Paul. Chris Paul goes to the Nuggets. I had a feeling RFA tomfoolery would happen. Tyrese Halliburton signs with the Clippers. Going into the 2024-25 season, the final season of the sim, the New York Knicks, the defending NBA champions. This is their roster. The defending conference champions, losing in Game 7. These are how the Pistons are looking. They were the 1 seed last season. The Mavericks, of course, a few years removed from a championship. They got Embiid here now. He was traded from Charlotte. Nuggets, they won 2 years ago now. Lakers, this is their last chance. Anthony Davis is the 2025 MVP. Jamal Murray, Rookie of the Year. SGA goes from Finals MVP to Most Improved Player. That's quite something. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is first team defense. This is second team defense. And the last rookies of this sim, Jamal Murray goes to the Spurs. Siakam to the Warriors. Zubac to the Trailblazers. Jaylen Brown to the Nets. Brandon Ingram to the Pacers. And DeJounte Murray to the Clippers. Knicks are the top team in the East. However, not a single team in this conference won over 50 games. Sixers, Heat, Raptors, and Hawks are the worst teams. Denver Nuggets are back on top in the West, winning 58 games, and no other team except for them won over 50 games in the West. The defending champs or defending conference champs are the 7th seed. Worst teams, Clippers, Trailblazers, AD. That is crazy. AD won MVP and did not make the playoffs. How was the MVP on the 3rd worst team in the conference? Is that the first time that's ever happened? The MVP not making the playoffs? 29, 10, and 15 is pretty crazy, but they were the 3rd worst team in the conference. Kyrie led the league in scoring. Rebounds, it's Towns. Assists, it's Carson Hendricks. Detroit upset Charlotte in the first round. No more Embiid over there. Stanley Johnson takes him out. Jokic is over here. He was traded here 2 years ago. Over in the West, the Lakers pull off the upset. They don't normally do that. 36-7 from D'Lo. Is this finally his year? Defending conference champs lose in 7, and Dallas beats Utah in 6. Trying to get a second championship. The Milwaukee Bucks take down the defending champions in a sweep. 122-103. They didn't stand a chance. Vucevic and Jabari Parker leading the way. We'll see what Milwaukee can do against Cleveland. Kyrie and the Cavs. This is the farthest they've been in a while. Won a championship way earlier in the sim. The Nuggets T-Wolves conference final out in the West. 2 teams that have won a championship this sim. Who will make the finals? It is the T-Wolves and the Bucks. Milwaukee beat the Cavs in 6. Vucevic 19, 13, and 5 with a steal and 2 blocks. Got De'Aaron Fox here who doesn't play, but hey, he'll get a ring if they can get it done against the T-Wolves who take down Emmanuel Mudiay and Giannis Sabonis. The 2025 NBA Finals, Minnesota versus Milwaukee. Which one do y'all think NBA Twitter would hate more, this one or the real life one? Who's gonna take it home, Minnesota or Milwaukee? It will be the Minnesota Timberwolves who win their second championship of this simulation. Oladipo, was he here for the first one? No, he wasn't. So Victor Oladipo is an NBA champion. You'll love to see it. Wiggins 2-time, Towns 2-time. Eric Bledsoe, is he a 2-time champion? No, he's not. He's 1. So Eric Bledsoe is an NBA champion now, 101-95 in Game 6. As that is how the last year of this simulation will go. Towns, second Finals MVP. Chris Paul retires. Kevin Love retires on the Kings. Ibaka retires on the Thunder. He's a champion. So a quick recap for all the MVPs. KD won 3 straight. Then Lillard won 1. Curry won 1. KD won another 1. Then 3 straight from Jahlil Okafor, because he gets to a different level in this game. And then Anthony Davis winning the MVP on the 3rd worst team in the Western Conference. How would y'all feel about that in real life? These were all the rookies of the years, which we saw. 6-man, I don't remember if we saw that, but there it is. DPOYs we saw. Most improved we saw sometimes. And now for the champions. In the first year, it was the Spurs beating the Bulls in 6. The Bulls had some conference finals runs, I think, in the early years. LaMarcus Aldridge getting the finals MVP. Then in 2017, after LeBron left, Kyrie and the Cavs get the job done against the Thunder. Then after that, Curry and the Warriors beat the Pacers in 5. Then the next year, the Pacers make it back to the final, but lose to Karl Anthony Towns and the Timberwolves in 6. After that, Tyus Jones and the Nets beat the Thunder in 7. Then Ricky Rubio and the Mavs beat the Sixers in 6. But finally, after 2 finals losses, KD and Russ and the Thunder beat the Hornets in 5 to win their championship. Then Emmanuel Mudiay and the Denver Nuggets beat the Atlanta Hawks in 6. Then last season, the Knicks beating the Suns in 7. And then this past season, the T-Wolves getting their second ring of the sim. The first team to win twice in this sim. That happens in the final year against the Bucks. And so team in the sim, I guess, by default has to be the T-Wolves because they are the only team to win twice. Shout out to the Thunder, though, for making 3 finals. Pacers made 2. 2 back-to-back. Lost both of them though. All the points leaders, which we saw, rebounds, assists, we all saw that. Steals, blocks, minutes. Shout out to all these guys playing big minutes. NBA records, Kevin Durant had the most points all time in this simulation, not LeBron. Wasted nearly the last decade of his career on the Celtics, not doing too much, and so it's KD who's the all-time leading scorer. Single game records, D'Angelo Russell had 12 steals on November 27, 2018. Shout out to him. Didn't win an MVP or championship in this simulation though. In the playoffs on May 27, 2018, Curry made 12 threes, and Curry has the NBA record for most threes in the season with just 307 instead of 402, of course. But in terms of players of the sim, I mean, KD with 4 MVPs in the championship, I guess it has to be him if you're going to use, you know, those awards. But of course, as usual, shout out to all the MVPs, finals MVPs, all the players that we got to see succeed that we wouldn't normally. SGA, shout out to him, he's a champion. Zion lost the finals. Halliburton, he's a champion. LaMelo lost the finals. Cade Cunningham, he's a champion. Amen Thompson, he's a champion. So yeah, so if y'all like this video, let me know, obviously. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos, because there will be more banger videos. But thank y'all for watching, and yeah, I'll see y'all later.